one type of colour blindness is controlled by a gene carried on the X chromosome. The allele for this type of colour blindness, B, is recessive to the allele for colour vision, capital B. The diagram shows the phenotypes in a family tree for this sex-linked condition. Explain one piece of evidence from the diagram which shows that colour blindness is recessive. So we are told in the question that this is a sex-linked condition, and we are told that it is carried on the X chromosome. So looking at the information that we are provided with, we can see that individuals 1 and 2 do not have the condition, but yet they have produced a child, number 4, that does have this condition. So that suggests that 4 will carry the X chromosome that has the lowercase b on it. So we need to look at what the genotype of those individuals are. So therefore, looking at the genotypes, individual 1 is male, therefore their sex chromosomes will be X and Y, and they have colour vision, therefore they will have a capital B on the X chromosome. Individual 2 is female, so they will have XX, and they also have colour vision, therefore they must have the dominant allele B, but because they have passed on the X chromosome to their offspring, that will contain the lowercase b for the recessive allele, which will give the condition of colour blindness, therefore they must also carry that particular allele. Individual 4 has got the Y chromosome from their father, because that's the only place they can inherit it from, and they are male, so therefore the X chromosome that carries the allele for colour blindness must have come from the mother. Therefore we can conclude that the mother must be a carrier. So individual number 2 must have been a carrier or been heterozygous for that allele. So therefore, looking at the mark scheme, you get 1 mark for stating that individual 2 has colour vision but 4 is colour blind, or you can say the same thing about individual 10 having colour vision and 12 being colour blind. But it's the idea that 4 and 12 are colour blind, but the parents both have colour vision, which would give you 1 mark. And then the second mark is for the idea that individual 2 and individual 10 must be heterozygous or carriers. Okay, they will also accept the idea that 2 and 4 or 10 and 12 in terms of looking at the individuals, and any suitable description and explanation equivalent to those points. They will not accept the idea that both parents are heterozygous or both parents are carriers. Because it is carried on the X chromosome, it has to be the female who is a carrier, because the male cannot carry that recessive allele, because they will only have 1 X chromosome. Their other chromosome would be a Y chromosome. Therefore, they can't carry the condition. They would either have the condition or they would not.